I'm Ruby, from Ruby's Bedtime Stories. How are you? I hope you've had a good day. Today I'm going to read The Adventures of Binky and Mango, Mango's Big Surprise, written by Connie and illustrated by Jenny Lasova. This book has been sent to me from Wales. Are you ready? Let's get reading. There once was a fluffy ginger cat, and Mango was his name. He was a sensitive, gentle soul who liked things just the same. At home he had his comfy spot for his nap time after treats. At night he'd curl up nice and snug at the end of his best friend's feet. Now one bright summer's morning, Mango woke in a jolly mood. He trundled to his feeding spot, where he scoffed his favourite food. But as he licked the juicy flakes, something different caught his eye. Another little feeding bowl. He paused and wondered, why? Mango sat up tall and stared with big wide eyes. I already have a feeding bowl, he thought with great surprise. Why do you think another feeding bowl's there? Suspiciously, he sniffed his nose and looked around the room. He crept towards the hallway. His heart went boom, boom, boom. He peeked around the corner with belly full of dread. Then something fast and furry flew right past his ginger head. What do you think it is? It bounced upon the sofa, then got tangled in a rug, charged towards poor Mango, and gave his tail a hug. A tiny black-furred whirlwind had a very cheeky grin. His coat was dark and fluffy, white flecks below his chin. He squeaked and spun in circles, then leapt upon the chair. Mango just watched in shock with the long and silent stare. Just then the kitchen door swung wide and Brenda wandered in. I can see that you've met Binky, she said with a happy grin. Behind her stood young Bobby, holding biscuits on a plate. He knelt beside the little cat, who gave a happy shake. Oh, Mango, said Brenda, as he stroked Ginger's fur. Binky's owner started sneezing and they couldn't find a cure. They loved him but couldn't keep him, said Bobby with a soft face. Yes, that's right, said Brenda, so they found him a new place. We found his story sad and didn't want him to be alone. We decided to bring him here to see our lovely little home. I know, Mango, that to you this feels new, but I really think that Binky needs a brother just like you. Mango's world felt wobbly. His routine was all askew. His comfy life was crumbling because of someone new. He flicked his tail quite firmly and gave a little huff. 1 cat per cottage. Surely that was more than quite enough. The next day Mango awoke and stretched with sleepy grace. He tiptoed to his breakfast bowl, but Binky filled his place. He hissed a quiet protest, then padded off with pride. Binky followed chirpily, bouncing closely by his side. Mango sulked into the garden to find a place to hide, but Binky still bounced closely and didn't leave his side. He leaped upon the garden bench to chill to no avail, 'cause as he sat, the little cat just battered at his tail. This garden was my quiet place, he muttered in disbelief. There's no way with him around I'll find an ounce of peace. My food spot gone, my garden gone, life is very far from fair. But at least I have my sleeping spot, my very special chair. Inside the house he headed to grab a little treat. He turned towards his special chair and saw 4 furry feet. Mango was angry. He swished and puffed his tail. He darted towards Binky and gave a big loud wail. Quickly Bobby entered and questioned with surprise, "What's wrong with gentle Mango? I see worry in his eyes." Brenda picked up Mango and took him up the stairs. "Let's have some calm time, Mango. There's no need to be scared." "It's not my fault," thought Mango. "It's not me that's changed. Ever since that cat turned up, this house has been so strange. Change can be very hard and affects my pleasant mood. But perhaps I'm a little scared. I didn't mean to be so rude." "Sweet Mango," said Brenda, "I can see you are sad, but you will see that little Binky is really not that bad. Sweet fluffy Mango, you need worry not, because you are our Mango with your own special spot." Not chairs, nor gardens, not food bowls, not stuff. The spot is in our hearts, as we love you so much. So next time you see that you've lost just your chair, look in your heart and you'll find me right there. Mango sighed and cuddled in tight. He knew just then things would be all right. That night he curled up tight, his tail tucked in just so, but felt a tiny nuzzle, a soft and warm hello. Binky with a gentle purr was right there at his side. Mango just blinked and let the moment softly slide. The morning sun came shining in. Mango stretched wide. He yawned and padded through the house with Binky by his side. They found a new special spot where they both could sit up high, a sunny spot on the windowsill to watch the bird-filled sky. So, if your world feels upside down or shaken up with change, remember sometimes new friends come in ways that may feel strange. For Mango had once believed his life was best alone, until Binky, by his side, made this house the happiest of homes. And here at the back of the book is some tips of how you can calm down when things can feel wobbly. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the book. And a big thank you to Connie for sending me this lovely book. Thank you. Bye.